Let's talk about bracing for those big lifts, why we do it, and how we do it. So whenever we're doing a big lift like a squat, a deadlift, a bench press, you want to utilize your core to help generate some core stability and tension in that midpoint that can disperse throughout the other parts of your body. So it essentially provides a little bit more protection and safety in ensuring we reduce our risk of injury and dominate each lift with good form. When we're utilizing that core and creating that core tension, the big focus here is expanding throughout the entire torso. So we're talking the front, the sides, and the back. In doing that, you often hear the cue of brace your core like you're about to get punched in the stomach. So when you would do that, you would tighten and engage every single muscle. So that's exactly what we want to replicate into this bracing. So you engage that core and then you expand into all of those directions we talked about, forwards, backwards, and to the side. So essentially you're thinking of pushing out, creating all of that rigidity in the torso. So as you go into that lift, the torso is going to take the bulk of the load from you. We can demonstrate that with something like a back squat. So you come into a back squat here. At the top of the lift, before you go down, you're going to take that deep breath, pretend like you're getting punched in the stomach, brace out in all directions, go down into that lift, maintain that core rigidity, and come right back up. If you want to incorporate adding a belt into it, it is not something we usually recommend for beginners, but for more advanced lifters, to help them brace that core with heavier loads. So as you start to lift those really, really heavy loads, it's going to add some tactile reinforcement to help you ensure you're bracing to your maximum capacity. If we're throwing a belt on, you want to create as much tension through that belt as possible. So you want to think of tightening that belt almost to the point where it's uncomfortable. From there, you're going to apply the same principles. So you're bracing that core like you're getting punched in the stomach, and now you have that belt to push out into all the directions. So forwards, backwards, and to the side. That's going to create even more tension than if you did not use a belt. So you apply the same principles. Again, we're going to utilize the back squat. You have the bar on your back. At the top of the lift, before you even go into the squat, you're going to push out into that belt, holding that tension as you go down throughout the entire lift, and again, maintaining that tension as you come up.